Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Calcio with Rino Zed. Scusate, I had to close the door, but whatever. So if you hear anything in the background, it's just the familia. Before anything, as always, per sempre, put these beautiful likes and subscription. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's get this thing rolling. Hoping by next week I'll start doing some lives. We'll see, because life's been busy. My mother here, then I had the baptism for my son. Now she's going to leave next week. But stay tuned. There might be a special edition if my mom wants, because she's a Milanista, between the game Juventus and Milan. We'll see if I can try to convince her, if I can put it on YouTube whatsoever. So stay tuned. Now, let's get into the azzurri, and we'll mix it up with some calcio news, because I really want to talk about Roma at the end of this video, of my thoughts and whatsoever. But what happened yesterday's game? Are we gonna risk the third World Cup? Because 2026, guys, it's coming to Canada. And now, based on what happened yesterday, because they scored 3-1, we might go against either Spain, Portugal, and Germany. That is a tough situation. I don't know what happened yesterday. Like, I did not have a chance to watch, but listen to people. Apparently we play like caca. It is what it is. Like, I don't understand our record at home. It's terrible. Then we had that own goal from Vicario, ma che cazzo fai? Spalletti just put the Juventus goal, or keep Donnarumma. The word was Donnarumma. Cioè, io non capisco. These experiments that Spalletti does in coaches in general. Ma che cazzo fai? Boh. I don't know. Then Locatelli, he comes in. Non ho portato più, please get rid of Locatelli a Juve, perché mi ha rotto proprio le scatole questo cazzo di Locatelli. I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know. I've been receiving messages that if we do miss this, because on March it's going to be the quarters, I believe, like what happened 3 years ago, when I went on a rampage. Now I'm becoming an expert with the YouTube, so I can do a nice video, a nice live. Hope it doesn't happen, because if it does, I'm going to smash everything. Because everyone says, if this happens, è vergogna. I always wanted to see Italy, Portugal. That'd be a good one. But are we able to beat them? Let's pray to God. I think we're better off with a tough team than a small team, because last time we lost last minute with Macedonia. No thank you. And hopefully by then some of the other players will be okay, because I don't know what's happening with Chiesa. Hopefully he'll be back on track, at least him. And we'll see. We'll play from here. Now, people have been telling me about Roma, because we all know that now they have another coach, Mr. Ranieri. And I have friends there, Roma fans, telling me, Rino, they're terrible, this and that. But, we gotta be realistic. Like Roma, the Federics, whatever, the owners, are a piece of garbage. Like, they still gotta spend money on Mourinho. They still gotta spend money on De Rossi, I believe. Now, you're charged for 6 months, Ranieri. You need to spend money on the players. Like, you know what I mean? I have no idea what this wrong, because whoever they're shits. Well, they are shits, because they're they don't have a project, and the problem they put people in charge to these clubs, that don't know nothing but soccer. No offense to Ranieri. Ranieri, for me, it'll be a good option, but come on. Think about it twice before you make a decision. You should have just kept De Rossi and bring the players that he wanted. Because if you change coaches with the same players, like what happened to Juventus in the last 5-6 years, non va bene. Non va bene. I know in Italy we don't have the opportunity to do it with all these rules and whatsoever, and then the money isn't there, unfortunately. Instead, bring these Americans, bring somebody that really loves the club and that is willing to spend. That's the way I look at it. As for Roma, I wish the best. Hopefully Ranieri can try to fix the locker room whatsoever. But if you ask me, big mistake with De Rossi, if you ask me. Then the latest of Juventus news, guys. What is there to say? I'm only hoping that Vlahovic leaves in January because there's a deadline on January. I know people don't believe it because they have to find a striker. People don't buy it, which is totally understandable. But when Giuntoli starts saying a deadline on Juventus, you hear from the page, there's a deadline, the chances are, si fa quattro passi, signor Vlahovic, if you ask me. Because after what he said the other day, not everybody's happy. Of course, Juventus and me, because Vlahovic, you're nobody. You sit there, yap to the fans. You have to prove us wrong. And, well, you want another striker, really? So you want to stay by the door, by la porta, and you want a striker pass you all the time. You're not a Juventus caliber. Put it in your head. If you don't accept a low salary, please leave. If it's at January, summer, I have a feeling it could be January because whatever I'm hearing, guys, there might be some surprises. So, are these surprises going to be good or are these surprises going to be bad? Let's wait and see on the oncoming videos and what is going to happen because January's coming. I don't like to talk about Mercado until I have concrete information because my sources aren't saying that much either. So we'll wait and see what happens, and I keep you updated in the next days. And until then, sempre, Forza Italia. To you lovely haters, always support Italy. Don't say Viva la France, Viva la Spagna, because you hate the FIGG. I hate the FIGG too, but l'Italia non si tocca. And I hope Spaghetti can create some good spaghetti sauce. Alright? Like and subscribe, and I'll chat with you lovebirds soon. Ciao ciao, e arrivederci.